Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is AGK Prince, and in this video I'm going to show you some steps you can take to start up your own profitable POS business in Nigeria with a minimum of 200,000 naira. POS business is one business that is striving, that is doing well in most parts of Nigeria. It is a business that you can do and make huge profits on a daily basis, weekly and monthly basis. A lot of persons have ventured into this business and they are cashing out really big. Though, like every other business, it also comes with its advantages and disadvantages. Some of their disadvantages, which is security issues, being robbed, and some other things. So that is why before you go into this business, you have to consider security factor. It must be it's very important, so you don't neglect it. Wherever you want to start the business, you must make sure that it's a place void from fraud, criminals, and hoodlums that will or may attack you to get your money. So putting that in place, I'm going to show you the easy steps or the ways you can take to start up a profitable POS business in 2022 with a minimum of 200,000 naira in Nigeria. So the first thing you want to do if you want to start up your own POS business in 2022 here in Nigeria is to first of all learn about the nature of this business. You need to learn about how this business actually works. Learning how to or control or manage a POS business is not something that is very difficult. You can actually get this whole learning process done in less than 2 weeks. The simplest way to learn about how you can go about this POS business is to communicate with a friend, a neighbor, or someone you know that is already into the business. Just tell them to tell you or to teach you how they are able to manage their own business, how they are able to calculate their loss, how they are able to calculate their profit, how they are able to manage the loss and the profit, to minimize the loss and to also maximize their profit. So you can meet anyone you know within your neighborhood or maybe outside your neighborhood, as you may choose to do. So you meet them, you talk to them, tell them to teach you. I don't think anyone would actually take money from you to teach you how to manage your own business. But if they decide to take money from you, if you can afford it, fine, you can go ahead and pay for it. No knowledge is a waste, since you are going to use the knowledge to make profit for yourself. So the first thing you want to do is to learn. After you learn, the next thing you want to do, because in the process of learning you would know if it's actually something you would want to invest your money into, if it will be worth your time, if it will be worth your money. So that is why I say you have to first of all learn. You don't just jump into it and at the end of the day regret putting your money into this business. And I'm sure that this business can would not make you regret if you strategize properly by learning what you need to know about the business. So the number two thing you would want to do if you want to start up a POS business in Nigeria in 2022, you would need to source for capital. In this video, I told you that you would just need only 200,000 naira to start up a small scale POS business anywhere in Nigeria. 200,000, why I say so is that you can use less than 50,000 to get your device about the POS terminal. You can get it for about 45-30,000 naira, and then you can use the remaining change from the money from the 50,000 naira to get your banner and to buy maybe some chairs if you don't have a physical store and maybe you want to partner with somebody to stay in their store to do your POS business. So the next thing you want to do is to source for capital. You need at least 200,000. You can either borrow this money from a friend, from a bank, or from a relative, or you can also take out money from your personal savings to start up this business. So whichever way you want to source out your capital, do it and source out capital to start up this business, at least a minimum of 200,000 naira. Before I go on, I want you to understand that I'm not providing any financial advice to you. This is just for educational purposes. It is a how-to video. So you have every right to go and do your own personal research and consult your own financial advisors to help you to take the best decision for your money. Okay, let's go on. So after you have sourced for your capital, the next thing you want to do is to purchase or to apply for a POS terminal. You have to purchase or apply for a POS terminal. You cannot do your POS business without the POS terminal. The POS terminal is the gadget you use to withdraw and to also transfer money to your customers. So some terminals can be bought for a minimum of, there are some that is sold for 10,000, there are some that is sold for 35,000, there are some that is sold for 50,000 and above. So what you need to do is to search for the company that you would prefer to give you a better service or to give you a better terminal or device, considering their transaction fees. So that is what you need to consider. So after you have gotten your capital, what you need to do is to apply for a device. Once you have applied, it takes about 2 weeks to get the application done and to receive your POS after you make payment. So once you have applied and make payment, your POS will be delivered to you, or you can go to any of the offices of the company you applied with and get your POS device. So in the process of getting your device, the next thing you need to, your POS terminal, the next thing you need to do is to look for a place where you position yourself. You look for a place where you position yourself. You see, POS business is not the kind of business that you go out and do in every place you find. First of all, when you are considering a place you start up your POS business, you need to consider security factor, you need to consider the demand factor. Two things are involved. So if you have demand but you don't have security, you may have some issues because you may be attacked by some hoodlums or by criminals. So, and if you have a secured place but the demand for POS services is on the low, you may be running loss, or maybe you may not be getting the expectation of what you want. So what you need to do is to look for a very secured place, a place that is free from criminals and from hoodlums who may attack you or want to rob you your money. So you need to look for a place that is well populated and that is secure for your business. When you want to start this business with 200,000 naira, especially when you are in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria, the fund 200,000 will not be enough for you to hire it or to rent a store. So the best thing to do with this, in my opinion, the best thing you need to do is to look for somebody, maybe a friend, maybe a neighbor, to partner with and do your business. You look for somebody that is not doing POS but owns a store. So what you do is to partner with them. Tell them that you want to partner with them to use their store as your office place. It doesn't take much. You just need a small side of the store to just position your banner and to do your business. So this will help you to reduce the cost of getting a store. So you don't need to get a store if you are starting with the price I told you earlier, that is 200,000 naira. All you just need to do is to look for someone you can partner with in their store and start up your business. So now you have learned about the business, you have sourced out your capital, you have done your registration, or you have applied for your POS and you have received it. You have looked for a destination, a perfect place or a good place for your business where there is population or high demand for POS services, and also where there is security for POS services, and you are good to go. So these are just the basic steps you need to start up a POS business. It is not something that is very difficult. It is not something that is too big for you to start up. Once you have the capital, 200,000 naira, you can easily learn and join the train of people cashing out daily, weekly, and monthly from POS business. I'm sure you enjoyed this video. I would want you to like and also subscribe to this channel to support us and to also get important videos as this one when we upload. Thank you.